Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, Hot 107.9. Miss Shanika right here, and I got a very special guest in the studio today. She is like one of the most popular people in the city over the past, six months? 6 months. I knew my brain was not playing tricks on me. Have y'all heard about the SluttyVegan burger? Yes, Miss Pinky is in the studio.
Hello,
hey, Pinky girl.
Hello. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Girl, like you had blowed up, girl.
Listen, okay, everybody in Atlanta is a slut right now.
Willingly or unwillingly.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on all your success. I mean,
thank
for
you.
real. I kept seeing SluttyVegan burger on my timeline, and I'm like, what is that? And what is so good? What's a slut and a burger got to do with each other?
Well, you know, it's a beautiful thing. Like, literally, this concept blew up overnight with people just wanting something good and wanting something different. And the concept just sold itself and just people just bought into the experience and it just worked. And the whole city is just supporting. And I'm just grateful. Like, I'm just happy to be here. Like, I feel like I just won a Grammy and I don't even do music.
Girl, girl, you won the approval of the people.
Yeah,
that is what matters.
Good. No, it feels great.
Yes. So, okay. So tell me, because you have been in this industry for quite some time now.
Yeah.
So tell me how, okay, you had a product and you're like, it has to have a gimmick with it, or had the slut thing always been, how did it come about?
Yeah, well, first of all, and I explained, the way that I explain this, it's interesting because we know that sex sells, right? But the concept really has nothing to do with sex.
Okay.
When you think of veganism, it's like, oh, it's boring. I'm not eating that. Like peas, ew, plants, no, we're not eating that. So I'm like, what can I do to create a concept that, one, will satisfy a problem in Atlanta, late night vegan junk food, right?
Ooh.
And two, really like get the people's attention in a way where not only will they just think of it as vegan food, they'll be like, well, this is good vegan food and I could eat it and it'll change the way that I think about food. So I came up with SluttyVegan, and the word slut is more like indulging in the things that you love. You know what I mean? So when you eat SluttyVegan, no, you probably won't eat it every day, but it's an indulgence in something that's going to make you feel good and be guilt-free and not be heavy. You know? So I'm like, all right, so the producer in me, sex sells. I can get the people's attention. It's like positive manipulation, but I'm really introducing a conversation that you can have a healthier lifestyle, even if it starts with vegan junk food. You know, so
who knew that you were a philosopher too, girl?
Well, look, God is so good.
You are
Shout out to Clark Atlanta.
Vegan.
I'm a devout vegan. Yes,
all right, so tell me about, you have been vegan all your life?
Well, my mother's a Rastafarian, so I grew up in a Jamaican household. So we didn't eat much meat, only if my grandmother cooked it. But I grew up not eating meat. So I haven't eaten meat in the last 11 years, and I've been vegan 4 years. And like, that was the best experience for me. So when you become vegan and plant-based, there's a certain level of truth that you walk into, right?
Ooh.
And I know that it sounds cliche, but like literally when you stop eating the flesh of an animal, like you have a sense of mental clarity, like your heart feels good, your mind feels good. And when you eat better, you feel better. And when you feel better, you look better. And when you look better, everything, it's like a wheel. Everything really comes together.
Put that piece of chicken down.
Put it down.
You put it down. Put that.
Pull out the parking lot.
The steak, damn it. Now go on back and finish what you was talking about.
Pull out right now. No, but seriously, like, you know, historically, veganism was a rich white lifestyle, right? And we just didn't have the information or the resources in our communities to really like engage in those conversations. And I'm sure that if we had the resources, we probably would, or if we had the money at that time. In most communities. So now to see so many of our people and people from all walks of life especially come together in the name of food and plant-based food, it's amazing. Like this is like this is a revolutionary movement that's happening right now with SluttyVegan. And I'm just so humbled to, you know,
You're
to
a
be
revolutionary leader.
Yes!
Yes! Damn it, yes!
It feels amazing, you know, and I'm humbled every day that if SluttyVegan were to stop today, I know that I was a part of making history, and that feels good.
Yes. Now, what also should feel good to you, because like literally we said 6 months. When did you get this truck and put it out here on the market?
Well, I started cooking in a shared kitchen August 6th. I'll never forget that. In the first week, I had 4 customers.
Of 2018?
Of 2018.
Get the
And I prayed and I said, God, what do you want me to do? Guide me. Because I had a restaurant before and it burned down and I lost everything. So here I am doing this thing again. I'm like, God, what are you trying to teach me? Like, you took everything in the flesh from me. Like, you took all the material things. So obviously there's a message here. There's something that I'm supposed to be doing. And that next week I had 100 people out the door.
Message.
So the message here is that, like, whatever is for you will be for you, and nothing or nobody is going to stop that. Like, I've been doing this all my life since I was 12 years old. Like, I've always been grinding. So the grind has never stopped.
Right.
This is just the manifestation of that grind. So here I am. It's just how it's showing up, like being diligent, being honest, being faithful. You know what I'm saying? Being positive, giving back, because that's what I love to do. And all of those things are coming back to me. It's like good karma. So SluttyVegan is my good karma, and I'm happy about that.
So at any time, did you feel like you were overblessed? Because I know
there is a
like, you pull up and these people are like
yes,
like it's standing in the rain,
yeah,
with their umbrellas recording, saying, "Hey, I'm at the SluttyVegan truck." Like, you're literally up, you and your team, like some nights all night long, making burgers.
Yeah, all night. And you know, it's one of those things, like, it is a beautiful fear. Right? Oh, wow. And that beautiful fear is that every single day it's like Pinky in the Brain. Like, you have to wake up and think about how you're going to take over the world,
right?
AKA Atlanta. You know what I mean? And any little small thing can cause a hiccup in the whole operation. So making sure that, like, you're prepared, because when you stay ready, you never got to get ready. You know, so that you always, like, have the proper people and the good energy, because energy means a lot. If I got bad energy around me, we can't do what we do every single day.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
I love me some people.
So making sure that all of those things are in place so that the final product shows up in the form of 500 people in line every single day. And God is so good about that. So that beautiful fear is what keeps us on our toes and keeps us grinding and moving forward so that we can make sure that the final product is 100%.
Wow. Pinky, I have a really important question to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you talked about, you know, your team basically being on point. What does it take for someone to find a good team? Because you know, by yourself, you could do a lot by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, your own power and your own, you know, your own self. But you need a good supporting system. What does it take to be, like, a good team member?
Well, it starts within. Like, you first got to look in the mirror and look at your own reflection and see how you living, how you're living your life. Like, if you're a good person, because like attracts like. So if you're a bad person, and you may sometimes attract that bad. If you're a good person, you're going to attract that good energy. And I try to live my life every single day in a way where, like, people want to be around me, that this infectious energy is really going to support and help people. And everybody I encounter, when I walk away, I can say, you know what, how can I help that person? Or how have I helped them? Or what mark did I leave on their life? And that has shown up in the form of having an awesome team that I found on Instagram.
Okay.
Shout out to social media. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
You found your team on Instagram,
let me tell you something. Whoever's the owner of Instagram, thank you. Okay, because social media has really, like, social media is part of the reason why SluttyVegan is so successful. Like, we started with DM orders. Like, people would DM their orders and come pick up their food. I got my staff from social media. My bags and my packaging, I did a contest, and the winner was someone who was from social media.
Wow.
I did a SluttyVegan jingle that's going to be on the radio soon. And the winner was somebody who was on social media. So social media really helped to do that. But to go back to your question, it really starts within. I have a great team because I know that I'm a good person, and I know that I want to see everybody around me win. You know?
Yeah. So you treat them exactly how you would want to be treated.
Yeah. If people came around, they wouldn't even know that I'm the owner.
Wow.
You know, because I'm in the trenches, because I'm like, I'm working hard. We all working hard together, and this is a team effort. There's no I in team. And my intention is that when I win, we all win. Like, these are big conversations where we talking about equity now with my core team.
Right.
You know, like, if I got a SluttyVegan over here, I want my whole team to have a SluttyVegan on the east side. You know what I mean? And that's how we win. And then we take care of everybody else. But the people who are putting in that sweat equity, that have been showing me love and been so loyal to me, I could not have done this without my team. So shout out to the team. Hey,
shout out to the team. None without your team.
Yeah.
So Pinky. Okay, so you said you were going to look out for the people putting in this sweat equity. What are you going to do about all these celebrities that want to be your business partner? Because the last time I seen you, I was like, I know they calling you, but okay, so between what, it's been about 2 or 3 months since I've seen you. I've seen you on the pictures with everybody, calling them sluts, making them call themselves sluts, eating the burgers.
It's amazing.
From Tyler Perry to Tiffany Haddish to Jovita Moore.
Right? Jovita had me in the studio, okay? I was in the studio with Jovita, laughing and hugging. I love her.
Yes,
but
amazing.
It's amazing how many celebrities are naturally endorsing this movement. Like I don't have a marketing budget. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a wing and a prayer for me. Like I'm just putting it in the universe that everything is going to work out, and it always does. So many. One story in particular, the other night, Jermaine Dupri called me and said that Snoop Dogg was in town and that I should come and get some food. And I was at the spa, like I was like relaxing.
Were you at JG?
Yes, I was at JJ. Shout out to JJ, okay?
JJ.
I need stock in JJ. But I was at JJ and he called me, which was really big of him. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. He always shows me love. Yeah, he always showed me so much love.
You naming a lot of my key people.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So he called me and that encounter with Snoop kind of like solidified everything that I was doing. And it's Snoop, it's Uncle Snoop, right? But when I met him, his energy was just so contagious and it was melodic, but his vibration was so high. And that frequency, I felt that. And I'm like, wow. And we didn't even exchange much words, but like that whole connection, it was just like, I'm proud of you. I like what you're doing. Like,
now, some would say you were just high.
No, I was high off life. Like, I was high off life.
Some would say that you just out of contact. Yeah. But I know that the energy that Snoop Dogg brings is like no other artist.
Yeah, it was humble. It was humbling. It was just like he was just as excited to meet me as I was to meet him.
That's
and
amazing.
That was a great feeling. So shout out to JD for that encounter and shout out to Snoop Dogg. Like I respect him.
Now, how many burgers did Snoop Dogg and I'll eat?
He had one, but he was tearing them fries up. He was tearing them fries up. But again, that whole celebrity element. What's important here is that this is like veganism for the culture, right?
Right.
And that culture can be a lot of things. The culture is the people in Atlanta, Black people, brown people, white people who really want to see the world in a different way and are willing to try new things. So we're now connecting entertainment with the culture.
Yes.
So we are utilizing the platform of these celebrities to reach the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like a mathematical formula to this. And I'm like, okay, if I can get you to eat one of these burgers and you're willingly willing to do it, you're going to post me and all the people that support you are going to buy into the idea that veganism is not bad.
It sure is.
So now it's not just a Beyonce and Jay-Z type thing. It's okay. All right, this is cool. We all about to do it.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. Like I can't even believe that I'm even saying this out loud on the radio station with you. It's just so I feel like I'm in a dream. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm so enthralled, like with all the things you're telling me, because I'm like, yeah, and I know it's supposed to be like that, and it's supposed to be just like that. You know, your first restaurant burning down, it was a huge learning lesson. Like God took that, and what He rewarded you with is just so great.
I walked out of that fire without a drop of smoke. Okay, I ain't smell like ash. I ain't smell like nothing. You want to know why? Because God said, just hold on. If you trust me, like I'm going to make it work for you. You just got to believe me. And I even at that moment felt a little defeated. But I tell people all the time, like, failure is supposed to be intentional. Like you're supposed to fail. That's when you get the biggest lessons.
Right.
So that when you look back at it, you're like, thank you. That was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Because where would I have been if the restaurant was still open? Probably living and dying in that restaurant. That wasn't for me. Yeah. That was the lesson that I was supposed to learn so that I could be equipped.
Greater.
Yeah, so I could be equipped with the tools to be able to run Slutty Vegan. And even every day with Slutty Vegan, I don't always get it right, but every day there's a lesson that I'm learning and I'm able to share that lesson with the world.
Wow. So we hadn't even got to the real good part yet. We ain't even got to the Don Dada. Okay, so the storefront. The grand opening.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Like, I'm just so here and present.
That's what I do. Welcome.
Yeah, January 13th.
Yeah.
This week is the grand opening, and this is that beautiful fear again. And I'm so excited about it. And, you know, how before I opened Slutty Vegan, I was looking for some locations, and nobody would call me back. And this location actually came to me.
Really?
And not only did it come to me, the rent was inexpensive. You know, and everything was just so seamless. And that's why, you know, when you walking in your purpose, like everything is in alignment. Like you ain't got to beg, borrow, steal. You ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. You ain't got to creep. You ain't got to do nothing. Everything is going to be in alignment with what you want and what you desire. And now January 13th is coming and I got 99% of my inspections. I got my last inspection and I'm excited. It's going to be a movie out there. It's going to be festival. It's like a big family reunion. And not to mention, it is the Founders Day of my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Girl,
So shout out to the Reds.
A tingle in my gut that I really can't explain. I am just so proud. Like, I'm proud that, you know, you're a young Black woman making it happen. No offense to anybody, any nationalities, you know, out there. But, man, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get an idea and make it come into fruition. Like, I understand being a line or whatever, but to really like have the guts, the courage, and you know, put fear aside to make your dreams come true is like the most incredible thing.
Yeah,
you know, of all time. There's so many people that's just like not in their purpose. They don't even know why they're here. They don't even know what they love to do. So for, you know, a young Black woman to know what she is doing is right for her in the right moment, the right, you know,
Girl,
in
you
the
about
right
to make
time.
me cry up in here. Okay.
It's everything. I'm so happy for you. I
you
feel
so
like
much.
I've known you forever because of the things that you said, but
Yeah, you my twin flame, girl. Yeah, but you know, it's amazing. And for anybody that's out there that's an entrepreneur, like that one thing that you naturally do, like I was vegan, like I've always been health conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always like, what you eating? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm always showing people a better way to eat eat a healthier lifestyle. And to do a business, to do something that I love, it just works. Like it just works.
wow.
You know, and like I told you before, like I walked away from my dream job to run my dream job, and that's the best feeling in the world because I don't feel stuck.
Right.
I feel free. And even though I work around the clock, but this is what I love to do, so it never feels like work.
What are some of the myths that you have heard about your wonderful vegan burgers?
What have
Slutty
I heard?
Yeah, like, you know, people don't believe that it's actually
they're like,
beef.
this is
You're
a
like,
lie.
oh, what have I heard? Yeah.
Is the fries vegan? They asked, is the cheese vegan? I'm like, listen, somebody messaged us and they was like, well, I'm a true vegan and true vegans don't eat Hawaiian bread. So like for us true vegans, what are we supposed to eat? I said, well, lady, I'm a true vegan too. So, so you can eat what I eat. You can enjoy it like the rest of us. But, you know, it's just amazing how so many people are buying into the opinion of others. Because I never post pictures of my food, ever.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. I never really do that.
Right.
I only post people sharing their opinion of the experience. So now it's getting a little deeper. So then when you start peeling back the layers, you realize that like I'm naturally selling people's honest. It's like a live Yelp per se, you know, and I like it better that way because it leaves something to the imagination where you can only imagine what the burger would look like. Your palate is moving with the review of the person, and it's just like so many people do. I don't even ask people to do reviews. They like post me, and it's a great feeling that people want to share their review of my food.
I bet you won't drive the SluttyVegan truck up to McDonald's.
Hell no. Shout out to McDonald's though. Shout out to McDonald's. We see y'all. We coming up there next. No joking. But yeah. Look, McDonald's
Girl,
gonna be on my
I heard
line.
somebody had they same McDonald's fries like for like 10 years and they didn't even turn a color.
Ain't that crazy?
That is scary.
It's very scary. And that's why even with the grand opening, like we have additional menu items. We have something for people who are gluten free and who have celiac. You know, it's something for everybody.
Okay.
So you don't necessarily have to get the cheeseburger. We're gonna have a ham sandwich. We're gonna have a ham sandwich on there. We're gonna have fish sandwiches, shrimp sandwiches. So it's gonna be something for everybody, and we'll have desserts too. So it's just a really good feeling.
Now, thank you for just working that out, because somebody, girl, might be vegan and they won't, you know, something.
No, we got something for everybody. And actually, the desserts that I'll be selling is from First Batch. I don't know if you ever heard of it. She makes the best vegan ice cream in Atlanta. Ooh. And is the reason why I have so many followers for SluttyVegan, because she was the first person that posted me. So shout out to D.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Another Black-owned business. You know, she's moving and shaking. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So I've started to do, you know, events, bringing Black women that, you know, feel like they want to be motivated and, you know, like really push the culture forward. Like, ladies, like we got to get on the ball and stay on the ball. Yeah. A lot of them don't know how to get there. So I definitely got to get you to come out
I'm there. Look, you say the word. I help you put it together. What you need?
Thank you, twin.
Okay.
Thank you, twin flame girl. Thank you. So, man, thank you so much for stopping by. I know that you are absolutely busy. This is like one of the biggest weeks of your life.
I'm so humbled to be here with you. You know, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now except for here talking to you.
Thank you. You about
You
a
know.
baby. Anything else you want to say about your brand?
Yeah. For anybody who's an entrepreneur and who's really trying to grow in business, whether it's the retail industry, whether it's the restaurant industry, like that thing that you think about every single day, like that's the thing that you should focus on. Like that thing is the thing that's going to make you money. That thing is going to be the thing that's going to give you the opportunity to save people and to help and support families. So don't give up on that thing. Like literally, Nike say just do it, but like if you really think about it, like just do it. Nothing beats trial but a failure. My father always told me success is like mud. You throw mud up on a wall, something got to stick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so don't give up on that thing. Because had I given up when the restaurant burned down, I wouldn't be here having this conversation with you.
Right.
I wouldn't be preparing for a grand opening. Like I
Right.
continue, even though I had the naysayers, even though the people said, "What you doing? Why you doing this again? Just stick to TV. Just stick to the straight and narrow."
because they gonna tell
Yeah.
you what only
Projecting their
Yeah,
fears.
exactly.
You know, and I'm so glad that I stuck to what I wanted to do and what my heart was tugging on my heart. The things that I wanted to do that I prayed on, and it came into fruition for me, and it can come into fruition for anybody who's an entrepreneur that's trying and working hard. And if anybody needs some advice, DM me. I'm here, SluttyVegan ATL.
Oh, and they can go to the website.
They can go to our
restaurant.
website, SluttyVeganATL.com. We on MySpace, Christian Mango. No, I'm joking. We on.
I was about to fall out to see. Okay.
We on Facebook, SluttyVegan ATL, or you can shoot us an email, SluttyVeganATL@gmail.com. It's a new business. We're excited that everybody in Atlanta is growing with us. You know, it's a beautiful thing. And thank you again, Atlanta, for the support. I couldn't imagine doing this anywhere else. This is home for me.
Right.
And SluttyVegan is born here.
So whenever you find the time, find some more time to take for yourself.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so you can just
I told you that's how I was at JG.
live. I know, but then Jermaine
Yes.
called you. I mean, you got full again when you,
Yes.
when you ran into Snoop Dogg, but just take a
Yeah.
little bit, you know.
Yeah, I'm a workaholic. You know this industry. We're
I
all
know,
workaholics.
I
You know,
but
and we
it
do
is
have to take
so
the time.
important. I
Yeah.
found myself, you know, doing the hamster wheel for a
Yeah.
long time and not taking vacations and not
Yeah.
taking time. And, you know, it really.
We got to do it. Maybe we
Yeah.
can take a vacation.
I was living in my blessing, but it
Okay.
was a lot.
But a part of that blessing is to relax and just to
Yeah.
sit back and take it all in. And I'm learning that along the way.
Because you never know what God might be trying to tell you when you get your little moment
Okay.
of peace
Amen.
and you relax.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you once again,
Thank you for
ATL.
having me.
Pinky,
Hey.
SluttyVegan.
If you want to get slutified, follow us. Come get slutified, sluts.